So what is this room here called?
This is the main entrance room, but it's also the cubby room, and every child has a cubby where they have a place to put their folders, their shoes, things of that sort as they come in. And
There's this same bank over here.
on that side, and they also get to pick up their name tag. Anybody that comes to volunteer, we always have name tags so you know exactly what the kids' names are. And this being set up is the center board.
This is the center board, so every session, we usually have 3 sessions for the kids, and they're 30-minute sessions, and we tell them, these are your activities. You can go to card games, coloring books, Lincoln Logs, book club. We need volunteers to do jobs today. There's guitar, air hockey, and foosball. And they'd say, card games, please and thank you. And so we let them know when an activity is full, so they get to choose their activities, and when one is full.
Is homework up there too?
This is the most important one. Lost free time.
Lost free time.
So when they misbehave, you can say, well, you know, I'm sorry you were in book club, you misbehaved here and lost free time for 10 minutes because you're in kindergarten. You have to sit there and be quiet for 10 minutes. Basically like timeout.
Right, and the sessions switch usually 3 times. And so one of those sessions will have homework up there. Bible study might be in one of those sessions, so it varies by each of the sessions. Right, so, okay. This is the room that we call the big room, and it's because it's the only large meeting room, so everybody can meet together in one spot here. When the kids first get here, after they've hung up everything, put their stuff away, usually you have announcements and prayer time to start off every day, and that would be in this room. But this could be used for a lot of different activities, group games. You've got bubble hockey, of course, over here. If you're teaching Bible study or just even teaching a class on anything, you might be using the screen that's here as well.
Is that the temple?
Yes, that is the temple now.
And this bubble hockey was donated by the Nashville Predators.
Yes, the Nashville Predators. And they've been a great partner with us.
And last year, pre-COVID, they took all the kids on a back-to-school shopping.
Yes, yep, and we were able to have all their back-to-school supplies, including branded backpacks that have Nashville Predators on them.
That is so cool. Where to now?
Okay. And into the room that's being set up right now is going to be the craft and art room. And so it's got lots of light, and so it's a great room for that. But because it's a new location, most of the rooms are just in the process of being set up. We're still trying to find everything to put in storage as we move out of the other building.
I see.
This area is homework room primarily, and of course we've got the kitchen that's part of this as well, and cooking classes are part of what we do. But then you're also preparing a snack every day for the kids as well.
So the kids actually learn how to cook here.
Yes, some of the kids would be eating only cereal at supper at night unless they learned how to do some of their basic cooking themselves.
I see. What's the favorite food?
The favorite food that they made last summer was smoothies. I let them pick out their fruit and their yogurt and their honey or chocolate chips, and we got to make smoothies and enjoy them. That was their favorite. They also enjoyed making pancakes. They always loved making pancakes, but smoothie was the favorite last summer.
The music room.
This room is a mess right now because all the instruments are in here. This will become the reward store. And then the reward store where nothing costs money but nothing's free, where the kids come in to shop. All of the music equipment is headed down this hallway.
Down here.
Yes.
This will be the music
This will be music and computers. And so it will end up with counters all on this wall, and it'll have equipment and music instruments hanging up here. Just be a combination so that we can do either computer classes or music classes in here. Not an awful lot more until we step outside. And then this is in the process of becoming the playground. And so swings, monkey bars, gaga over that way. The hole in the ground is about to become a merry-go-round. And you can see the base of the merry-go-round setting against the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it's a self-propelled merry-go-round. We want the kids to be active. And then all of the lower area, we're in the process of clearing right now. If you walk down that side, we have it cleared all the way down. It'll be terraced and there'll be layers of playground going all the way down. It's kind of a gem in that in this residential neighborhood, you ended up with a property that has about an acre of land. And so not only do we have the building inside the residential, but excellent spot to put in all kinds of activities. Give you a little bit of the idea of where we're going to expand. This will all become terraced playground as we continue to work on it.
Is the guy that did, this guy or girl that did the dozer work, was it donated?
Yes, yep.
Thank God, because I've
Yeah.
had to have some dozer work done.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
They actually did use two skid steers, and this is one day's work so far.
So it's going to be a terraced.
Yeah, so we're going to level this out some, and then we'll terrace it so it'll be layers going down, so that you can have activities at each of the
At different
layers.
levels.
Yes. If you go way back down on the other side, there's actually a drainage area, and we're going to put some pipe into it, and it'll actually connect to the city.
Keep it dry.
Yeah, keep it dry down below.
You guys are going to have so much fun here.
Oh, yeah.
We're at the Madison campus of the Cottage Cove organization, and Brent's going to walk us through here. There's some other, it's pretty much the same as the one on Aquatic Road, but this has been in play longer. So there's much more stuff here right now. Brent, tell us about Madison.
Well, Cottage Cove Madison, the room that we're in right now is computer lab and music, so it does double duty and sometimes even triple. There's other things that go on in this. There's a meeting room as well. The rooms, you'll notice even up top we have things like sewing machines, because sometimes we have volunteers that like to teach things like sewing, so they could use this room for that as well.
Is there a lot of call for people to, do the kids want to learn how to sew?
Yeah, and people often say, you know, well, that's something that girls are going to want to do versus guys. We'll have as many guys sign up for that class as we will girls. And,
Well, when I was in the military, I had to learn how to sew.
yeah.
All the emblems on my sheet.
Yes. So leaving this room, we're going into the reward store primarily, which is all behind the door. And so items that you can use your points and tokens to purchase. And so they earn those points and tokens and then have a chance to redeem them here. Some of the biggest items, because we often even have bigger items, they just have a picture of them. They can look through a book of the things that they can get from that as well. And of course, we have to have practice of bubble hockey, Nashville Predators.
That was donated by Nashville
Yes,
Predators.
yeah, and that's what it shows what that costs. So we want the kids to know what the Nashville Predators have invested in them.
I bet they're real big promoters of them.
Oh yes. Well, they really enjoy it when they get a chance to go to Predators games. They all have favorite players, and some of the players actually come and spend time with the kids. So, kitchen, of course, we do again snacks with the kids, but you teach cooking classes as well. So this room's used for that. And occasionally they'll be doing something else in here, perler beads, where the kids do patterns and stuff. Then they have to learn how to iron those, and you know, just a number of different activities. Almost all the rooms in our smaller locations have to serve multiple purposes.
I see. Do guys sign up for the cooking classes?
Oh yes, yep. And actually, we have very few activities that you would say, you know, guys versus girls. It's almost everybody wants to do everything.
Are there any future chefs?
Oh, definitely a possibility on that, because I know I did a food and creations class, and it's different than a cooking class. In cooking, they learn straight up cooking, but I want them to experience foods they've never tried before. So I went to a local grocer and had them donate different types of cheeses and different types of meats, and so many of them had never tasted lamb before. They never tasted salmon, and so we had a chance for them to try all these different foods, and then what happens if you use different types of cheese on it?
Okay, that sounds something.
Yeah. Then one of our regular classrooms, and again, could be used for a number of different activities. One of the things you'll notice hanging on the wall is our primary rules of Cottage Cove. And We always say they're not the only rules of Cottage Cove, but if you have these rules down, life's pretty good here. And then another meeting room and center board again here. This center board gives you an idea of the types of activities and how many different activities you can be trying to draw on at any given time. And it really comes down to how many people do we have helping. And people often say, well, how many volunteers would you want to have? I take one-on-one. If I could have one-on-one for every child, it's just ideal, because then you can have a buddy to be with that child for all the different activities they're part of.
Okay, yeah.
And
These cubby holes already have the names on them. Yeah. Of course, this place has been in operation. Madison's been in operation how long?
7 years.
7 years.
Right now, there's a number of items in the library. This is normally library and homework in here. We love to have books in old school. In other words, you can be reading on a tablet or you can be reading on a computer, but we'd rather than pick up a book and actually read it the way it was designed to be.
Yes.
And but you'll see right now we have boxes of food items, and then some of these items over here are things that are getting ready for Christmas already. They'll move to our storage container for Christmas.
Okay.
So that, you know, you see the bed frame, the fan, things of that sort. Those are items that are available for family items for Christmas. And then the one room that still needs to be renovated in this building is going to be the big room / games room. And so you'll see some games tables that are covered up, but right now, because we're doing COVID food deliveries, this is almost all food items that are in here.
How many families are you doing deliveries to?
It right now is for 68 people. I'm not sure what that translates into for family. The outside.
Oh, the Cottage Cove bus.
Yes. Yep. And you'll notice again the national predators on that. Quite specifically, this was a gift from Mike and Carrie. Mike Fisher and Carrie Underwood.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Once again, Brent, your time is valuable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Make sure you push this video to all your family and friends. People need to know about Cottage Cove. Thank you so much for watching.